Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm in this. I'm in this ruins, the one that we went into when we were a kid, and came down here to see if there was anything else in here. I think there probably is, so we've pried this door open. It shows on the map that there is a metal flower somewhere here. So, we need to see if we can get to that. Okay, open this door. There's
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
there's a bunch of stuff in there. It's got to be a way through, like, somewhere. Oh yeah, I can just break into it. Okay. Alright, bunch of shit. Machine core. There's another power cell.
Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Alright. All good things. So this is a text data point. From Director Evans to all good things. To all staff, I regret to inform you that our worst fears have been realized. The Wichita salient has collapsed and our position will be overrun in less than 24 hours. As I'm sure you understand, exfiltration transport is not available. If you wish to abandon the facility and try your luck on foot, you may do so. Lock 2 will unseal at 2100 hours, remain unsealed for 15 minutes. Godspeed. For those of us who'd rather not die on our feet, there will be a gathering in the community room at 2200 hours, and Nurse Chana will make other means available. I want to underscore how proud I am of each and every person who served at this post. It's important to bear in mind that our sacrifices were not in vain. I hope that makes this a little easier. For months now I've been signing off messages as Director Evans, but I suppose I can dispense with such formalities now. Respectfully, Ellen. Okay. Well then. So this is where I originally landed. Right, this is where I originally, like, fell in. Alright, so another supply crate here. This is what might lead down to... Yes, seemingly. Okay, well that's A. I also picked up a second one, the B, which in the map is can I floor up? Yeah, which is this one that was over here. I got this one that was here. So we should be Relatively good on that. There was this here, wasn't there? I can't jump in there, of course. You know what? I'm just gonna fast. Can I fast travel from here? Okay. Just because I got everything that we needed in there. So we're good on that. I think we got everything that's in here. I want to go definitely check out this. Let's check the crafting too, by the way. Oh, that would be good to have. $64 is 64. What is this one doing? 63, 50. What do we have on this? Damage and fire and handling. I think we might throw this on there. Let's see. Do that. Still need a rabbit bone. Go upgrade that stuff. Just craft all that. So you need fatty meat for this. Fatty and bony meat. A lot of it's just like wood. Okay, so we're gonna go up here and check out what this is.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Oh, we got fatty and bony meat, so it's fine with that. like standing on top of it. So is the idea that you're supposed to like find the vantage point, or maybe? See, here we go.
Here. I can
Ah.
look into the past with my focus.
Wait, what? Look into the past? Oh. Air combat? Ah, I see. So that's what it used to be like right here? Well, I want to play the audio.
Alpaca Shitstorm Tour, Day 2. My father guest lectured here. A 300-level military history course on the age of human air power. Might as well have been teaching medieval siege tactics. I was 8 when he died.
Hi Ma, you brought me here once to see Baba teach. I didn't know it at the time, but the class was like something out of the 20th century. He stood behind a lectern in a real space lecture hall, raising his unamplified voice to be heard by flesh and blood cadets seated in plastic chairs. This being 45 or 46, our air forces must have already been 60 to 70% automated, but the academy was still old school, literally. I suppose the quaintness of the setting fit the subject he was teaching, the age of human air power, 1909 to question mark. The cadets probably thought the question marks were wishful thinking or willful ignorance. But from their perspective, the era of the human pilot was already over. And not for Baba. I can still see the medals he kept in the drawer in the bedroom. The inscriptions in Sanskrit, "Touch the sky with glory," you said one meant. Even as a Commodore in the IAF, he kept flying. He still remembered what it was like to sit in a cockpit with his hand on the stick and his finger on the trigger. And that's how he died. June 5th, 2048. At the funeral, some Metallurgic International rep said that we should be proud he died defending free markets, even then I knew it was a lie. He died defending IM International's claim on a tantalum mine. That's what he died for. And why stop the truth-telling there? Really, he died because IM International wasn't yet rich enough to afford a fully automated fleet because it was cost-effective to upgrade a military surplus Razor Wing with improved electronics warfare gear. He died because human combat pilots were just as obsolete as the crates they put them in, and just as expensive. When he spiraled into the jungle, our family crashed with him. For weeks you couldn't get out of bed, and then came the hospital. Me staying with neighbors. Even after you recovered, even when you said all the right things and promised we'd be okay, I didn't believe it. Something had broken between us. I felt like an orphan, and nothing seemed to matter anymore, which is how I lived for the next 7 years until it almost killed me. So yeah, this is that. Cool. So this used to be like a kind of like an open field with like more buildings, but these like mountains, these like rocks kind of went up around it. I kind of want to go check that building out, which we actually can do. Corrupted zone. Clear the corrupted zone. So is the idea that I just gotta like kill the Watchers, or not the Watchers, the Scrappers? Or do I actually have to do something to this? And there's another one.
Red light.
There we go. Yeah, so all I have to do is just clear it out with the enemies. Okay, I have one skill point. We can't get anything yet because everything here is 2. Everything here is 3. Data points. Let's see. I think this is a text one, right? Probably. Yes. All personnel currently assigned to Company E, 5th Battalion, 3rd Civilian Guard Brigade, Aurora Zone. Report to Verticarrier Bay Onyx at 0500 hours on board of assigned Vert. Departure at 0530 hours. Arrive in Beira, Mozambique at approximately 0 hours local time. Lodging assignments and duty schedules will be received upon landing and intake. Assist FADM personnel and Mozambican civilian battalions in A, construction in defensive obstacles along the Channel coast, and B, ballistic perimeter shielding around the Aeroporto Internacional de Beira. Upon completion of construction duties, participate in combat and base defense training operations in anticipation of enemy contact. As always, comport yourself so as to be credit to your unit, your country, the goals of Operation Enduring Victory, and yourself. Special orders end. Ancient debris. An ancient ring. Special orders. Oh, it's showing up in there again. Alright. So, what's underneath here? I saw something kind of closer to the entrance over here, so... Yeah, it was right. It was this over here. Ancient necklace and an ancient wreath. I'm assuming you just sell those. Well, that's pretty cool. It was cool to see like these like debris and stuff, or these like ancient kind of like areas. Okay, so we have the, in terms of the, we're gonna have to sell some fucking wood off, man. Also have a resource box. In the quests we have, go the Red Echoes. Where's that? There's this, yeah, the Dream Willow caches. We're gonna do those. It's like a tank. That's exactly what this is it? See? It's a tank. There's all kinds of like rusted out machines here.
I can't override this machine yet. I need to find a way to learn.
middle of looting that guy. Thank you very much. Alright, so... the first one is over here.
The Brave Trail. Should be a cache of Dreamer up there.
Okay.
No Dreamer well. Just a few shards.
Can't, like... Well, I guess we'll just, jump down from there. Other one is over this way. Say, can I actually...
Keep my stomach quiet.
Can I melee animals? These guys ain't shit. Oh, finally. Somebody I want to see. Hello, sir. I would like to trade some wood because I have a fucking ton of it. Great. Ultra lens, trader lens, scrapper lens. So this is good for selling. Oh, okay. The ring. Selling for metal shards. Okay. That's all it's good for. I mean, see, it's like these machine cores and stuff. I don't know if it's like I need these or what. Let's see here. I don't think I really care about this outfit, so I'm gonna sell it. That one's like the Silent Hunter thing. Can't sell. I was gonna say I can't sell that, right? Okay, so Sling. Shadow Sling. This one's pretty great though. This like sharp shot bow. It's really these like the purple stuff is what we really want. Special modification box. Very rare weapon or outfit modification. Okay. Turkey skin. I got me's a turkey skin.
Might be a cache of dream along that brave trail.
Yeah, we need to get up to this. Okay. Well, that's not the way up, I guess.
Good meat.
I mean, this is like the only way up. Like there's a ledge up there. Okay. So, can I get up to that?
Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the dream below in these caches for shards. There's no dream below in these caches. Feel want to know.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go tell her that. I need to get me another, like, mount. I'm, like, in the area for them. Here we go. Oh shit. Why, thank you.
I said I'd meet Marlin soon in the Red Echoes.
Alright. Well, I got bad news for you.
You're back. I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the dream willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
Jun?
You say someone named Jun might have some dream willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers. And sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
Alright, well.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
I guess we could, Am I able to actually sell, like, wood and shit, or is this something that I'm gonna have to just drop? I think it's something I'm just gonna have to drop. I mean, it does say trading with merchants, so... Alright, so now that we've got that done, I kind of want to see, like... There's all this, like, ancient vegetables shit. Find Jun. I kind of want to go to this.
Let's see it catch us. And now...
So, it seemingly seems to be below us. Like, underground. Maybe this building has a way in? What? Where could the... I mean, I guess you could consider that a stealth kill. God damn. you later. Ancient debris. I don't really know. I mean, there's really just like, there's really two buildings here. That was kind of
Save
rude
this
of me.
later.
Oh, didn't want that. Didn't want more wood. How do I get this ancient vessel? There's just like, there's no like... There's just like seemingly no way to get like underground, or there's like any sign of an underground or anything. See, there's like water here, but even this doesn't lead underground. I have a feeling that all this shit I'm gonna have to do like off screen, like all shit like this. Bellowback? I don't think I've faced off with them yet. There's a vantage here.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Ooh, what do we have here? Leak spark fears. Leaked Xiaolu internal correspondence sparked fears of potential mass layoffs, deportations. Shanghai, July 4th, 2062. The hacker collective Idiot Army has released nearly a terabyte of internal correspondence from Xiaolu Lunar Resources, Inc., sparking rumors that the Shanghai based lunar mining company is preparing to downsize considerably. Xiaolu's sizable robotic war fleet and competitive salaries attracted attention from young English-speaking professionals in the mid-2050s. But the leaked files suggest that the company's increasing reliance on automation may made much of their human workforce obsolete. The correspondence repeatedly touches on the potential cost of relocating redundant personnel, suggesting that if mass layoffs do occur, former Xiaolu employees will lose the Chinese citizenship guaranteed by their employment. Fox scan now as well. Okay, so there's another advantage. I guess we gotta figure out how to fuck to get up here. Ancient toothpick and chimes and an ancient metal eye. Aha, I see. See this. do this. Aha, there we go. Anything yellow? That's what we gotta look for here. Okay. Okay, up there. Aha, here we are.
Advantage. I can use my focus here.
Colorado Springs.
Storm Tour Day 4. It's hard to believe Metallurgic International used to be headquartered in this dreary old cigarette. Wyatt's office was on the second floor from the top. If Emmett had a policy against workplace romances, he probably wrote it.
Is that where we are? Are we in Colorado? That's fucking crazy. Hi, Ma. Looking back, it's almost comical how much I detested Wyatt. I hated everything about him. His lumpy face, his bad skin, his always calm voice, his out-of-style suits, and especially his stupid cowboy name. I don't care how badly you want to assimilate. There is never any excuse for naming your kid after a gunfighter. I couldn't believe you replaced my Baba, a decorated combat flyer with a corporate drone, so I made it as hard for you as I could. I was beyond cruel. I accused you to your face of only being interested in Wyatt for his money, called you, my own mother, a gold digger, and worse. Refused to attend the wedding, and then got myself arrested the night before just to cinch the point. It took me years to understand the obvious. Of course you married him for his money, for my sake, not yours. Before Wyatt, the job you were working didn't even cover food and rent. When you didn't get overtime, we slipped deeper into debt or went hungry. You literally couldn't afford to spend time at home, let alone pay for childcare or rent a nanny bot. Meanwhile, your son was out of control, a truant and a thief, not even out of junior high and already a drug addict. If you'd only had yourself to worry about, I think you would have politely refused Wyatt's interest. You were no stranger to hardship. Compared to what you went through getting out of Kolkata in 2037, simple poverty seemed like a cakewalk. You knew how to survive. But your son didn't. I was headed nowhere, at ramming speed. You married Wyatt to save me, for the stability and opportunities his money could provide. It wound up working, but not as smoothly as you'd hoped. Before I could be saved, I had to die first. But that's a story for the amphitheater. Okay, so we got that as well. Alright. So there's a fucking camp here? Yeah, bandit camp. Alright, so let's head there, actually. There we go. Bandit camp. I just gotta get rid of my... Gotta get rid of my marker. Alright, just gotta follow the marker.
Laura spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Best keep an eye out on it.
Ooh, there we go. There's the debris. Ancient vessel drone hop. Alright, well, I don't know where the other one is still, but... Alright, we'll talk to him.
I'm glad you came.
You're glad. Why?
Call it a shared interest. And call me Nil. Look there, those old rocks. A bandit clan squats on them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Bandits. Why have they come here?
The Nora are in trouble. Rumors spread like blood. With no braves to guard the border, killers hungry for sport slip right through. My partner and I shadowed these scum for days. Good tracker, but he went on ahead without me. We talked about this kind of behavior. Still, I understand. Leave it too long, your fingers itch for the bowstring. Say, how about you and I work together? Kill them all.
Who are
I
you?
don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler, with a bow, concerned about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have nothing to fear.
Well, simple enough.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Safe screen. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of. That's the alarm. Let them sound it and more will come running. It's a gift. And if you're the heroic kind who needs a little extra, here's the captives.
Okay.
There's the alarm. Better keep an eye on it.
Okay, so these guys... Oh god, I didn't even see this guy up here.
I can hear you, I think.
We're gonna have to silently kill this guy.
You're not afraid of little old me, are you?
Damn, there's like way more guys than I thought there was gonna be. Oh. He's like following me. I'm like, hello?
I can feel the ground softening up.
We might have trouble.
This person over here?
That better not be one of ours.
And you're dead. I didn't know if he was facing the way that I was. Alright, so there we go. We destroyed their alarm.
There. Keep this quiet. They've taken those travelers captive.
Okay, well.
Signal bust!
We don't have a working signal. Look out, they're above us.
It's hard to tell, like, what is, like, what I can go into and what I can't.
Surround them. I'll finish you.
There we go. Clear that out.
I'm not here.
May I speak with you?
Again, can't trade any of that in. We trade this watch. This these. Toothpick. It's a bottle opener. So it's like I don't know if any of these things, like what any of these I need, to be honest.
I'm honored. All Mother be praised.
Are you all right? Is there something you need?
Yes. My friends and I watched you clear the bandits out of this camp. We're glad. They would steal from us, chase us through the night laughing. We're outcasts, not braves. Almost defenseless.
Where did you all come from?
Some of us have wandered the sacred lands for years. As for me, the village I grew up in was burned in the Red Raids. I'm ashamed I wasn't there to protect them, but I was an outcast long before the Karja came.
How did you come to be an outcast?
I was a fool. I refused to do what I was told. Never went hunting when I could sit under a tree instead. I argued with my family every step, picked fights with other braves. One day, such a fight grew fierce. I got a lucky hit, an unlucky one. He went down, and there was no one left to speak for me. I deserved to be an outcast.
You seem different from the person you describe.
I hope to be.
How did you all come to be here together?
You wonder how we speak to each other when the law forbids it. But what hope do we have here, outside the embrace, alone?
I wasn't judging you. I was an outcast once.
Forgive me. You're right to ask. I convinced them to speak. I told them we were only sentenced to be outcast, not to die out here.
An intelligent approach.
Well, see ya.
We are all outcasts, but we need to stay together to survive. This camp we once hated could serve us well now. Would you let us stay here, even if it flies in the face of the matriarch's laws?
Of course, by all means.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say so. You're an inspiration to us. Thank you.
It's not like I'm gonna kick you the fuck out. I still want to search this building here.
And back on her feet.
There was a green thing out here. Yep, some ancient stuff in there. This is the way I came up. Yeah, it's so like weird trying to navigate some of this shit.
No space.
How about I just, what is this? Just take that because we can. Alright, so I've gotten that. There's another ancient vessel over here. I still want to, like... I already got one ancient vessel. I didn't see where I could sell that. Sell, So like this, for example. Sawtooth Hearts. So I really need to figure out like what is the uses for these. So you need to buy like certain items or whatever, like certain like certain weapons, I guess. I guess anything that's just like selling for metal shards is like, I guess that's like all that they're good for is like trading with merchants is that is useful for like getting other weapons or whatnot. Anything that's just like sell for metal shards, that's all it's good. It's like I guess you could consider it like your junk. You just like use it to sell shards and stuff. Okay. Uh, so the shadow sling. I think we'll buy this. Oh, I need crystal braiding. I see. Okay. See, because I have the Karja bow, I need to have, like... Because what I have now in terms of weapons, I have a mighty bow, and I have the hunter bow. I mean, I could get this other tripcaster. Karja tripcaster. Then I can sell the other tripcaster. So I need another, like, I need another fire thing. This is handling and shock. But I don't, that's not necessarily like, let's see here. This does have shock. So this would be something useful to equip. I kind of don't want to use anything that's not like a multiple, you know, like anything that's like multiple. I kind of want to just get rid of the handling stuff. I'll equip that to that. Don't have anything to use for that. Turkey skin for that. Oh, and that's the end of that. So what is there like three? I guess like three upgrades per blast wire. Alright, we'll go ahead with that. So I have blast wire and shock wire. Just fill up that stuff. We'll make these as much as we can. Alright, so I got an old... Cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old ones. Shows a curious flying machine. Set of ancient vessels can be traded and rated for valuable rewards. So I need to basically get the entire set. It's like the whole idea. Right? Yeah. We have blast wire now as well. We do have some treasure boxes. I'll drop that. It's just rocks. And we still only have 1 point. Okay. So, now that we have that, kind of want to see what this vantage is over here. Oh, I probably should talk to Nil, actually, now that we're done with that. I think it's probably like to complete this. To complete this quest.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath. Then let it out.
Ugh. I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I were agreed. Only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't.
Again, who are you?
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us all. They live filthy lives, so they have to die that way too.
So you hunt them down to help others?
No. For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore. Life's too short and the thrill of death too sharp. If you kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution. Hunt a boar, they complain if you waste the meat. But bandits, they're vicious. They always put up a fight, and no one cares if you kill them.
I mean, yeah.
I guess you're doing the right thing for the wrong reason.
I'm doing what I love. And what could be wrong with that?
Again, who are you?
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for you. And the way you hold your bow.
I said a concerned traveler. I was a soldier. But I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I want. So I make opportunities to find it. It's like coming home.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
I don't get that look in their eyes.
He's got serial killer vibes.
I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins, and bandits are drawn to them like infection to a wound. You wouldn't let that infection set in, would you? I'm sure I'm gonna get it.
Maybe. If it can't be helped.
If we pass each other by, we'll never buy.
Okay then. Well, we got a shitload of XP.
I'll tuck that away.
And we've reached level 12, so now we can actually get another upgrade. Strike from above. Further reduces your visibility to enemies when crouching. So we're dealing with heavy weapon, critical do more damage. What's the capacity of the mess pouch? Repair damage mount using metal shards. I think I want to get the low profile actually. I want to get this. I did actually look up, and you can actually get every upgrade. So, like you can get every skill in the skills menu. So, it is possible to do that. So I'm just kind of going along. So this is supposed to be a vantage somewhere.
The sky's starting to open.
Here it is.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 3. I was 13. I broke in and vandalized this place. Me and that kid, I think his name was Star. It was my first arrest. A real banner day for the Mahdi family. What a messed up kid I was.
So it's like a kind of looks like a college campus with like a pyramid. I mean, it's like totally gone now. You can clearly see. All right. Let's see let's read the. Oh, it's Explore Museum. Okay. Hi, Ma. Like me, Star was a problem kid, but he really wasn't smart enough to get into trouble on his own. I didn't tell him my real motivations. Just me breaking the museum and vandalizing it sound like a fun thing to do on high on Duster. I was only 13, but my combined interest in tech and drugs had already acquainted me with the basics of hacking security systems. I used a jammer to bypass a window alarm, and then I got to work. I toppled holo exhibits, smashed dioramas, yanked display panels off the walls, and smashed those too. I forgot all about Star until he yelped about flying glass. He was just standing there, holding his cheek, staring at me with big scared eyes, whining about how this was crazy and it was going to get us arrested. He was right about the arrest. Getting caught was part of my plan, but wrong about the crazy. My one-boy orgy of destruction wasn't some kind of drug-soaked psychotic frenzy. It was a calculated attack. Not on the museum, on Wyatt. You'd started dating Wyatt a few weeks before, and I didn't like him. I wanted him gone. When you had him over for dinner, one of the many boring things he droned on about was how he served on the board of the museum and oversaw his technology purchases. Anyway, as I was saying, Star was right to think we were going to get arrested. It went down quick. Star began screaming about how he was burning all over, and next thing I knew, I was face down in a mound of expanding foam. The police bots never even warned us. Compared to Star, I got off easy. I've never been on the business end of a microwave gun, but they say it hurts like hell. I was still picking bits of that foam out of my hair a week later, though. Fines and damages came to 18 months of basic income, so it wasn't just shame that my actions brought down on my family, but financial catastrophe, too. Which is why the plan backfired. I didn't push Wyatt away. I handed him a golden opportunity. He stepped in and paid the bill, and was only another month or two before you got engaged. It's weird, but lately I've been dreaming about that night. I keep seeing that first projector I toppled, watching that hologram of a pioneer woman slew sideways and spin to the floor like a bowling pin as the emitter crashed over. A zap and a flicker and she was gone. History shorting out, kind of like now. I wonder if anyone will survive to build museums about us. Sounds like an angry dude. Okay, so we got that as well, and then there's this up here. There's a Bannock figure. But this is like high up. Let's see, this is like, well, see where it's probably gonna be. Alright, got some bone. See, it's like, sometimes it's hard to know, like, what is something that you can stand on and what is something you can't. Because, like, it's, sometimes they're white and sometimes they're yellow. There we go.
Some kind of figurine.
Yep. Oh, so this is a... Oh, these actually say something. These metal flowers. Light of the moon moves west, flower shadow creep eastward. Evening wind, water laps, the heron's legs. Lightning flash, what I thought were faces are plumes of pompous grass. It's like haikus. When this pine sapling grows to flower, who will be here? So this is my claim, Bannock Figure 1, Tek-Tuk. As the months of my exile turn to years, I have thought long on what kept me from claiming you. Such a call could only be settled in blood, by the death of Signac, our chieftain, or my own. It is true I feared this battle and his strength, but not as much as I feared its aftermath. The eyes of Eli? Or Ili? Your mother, distant and dead, as they beheld the corpse of her mate. This I could not bear, so I remained silent, ashamed. But fate is cold and cruel, and my fears came to pass despite me. I paint this mark in sorrow, and leave you this offering, though it will never touch the warmth of your hands. Okay, so I have one of these as well. You trade these with merchants. Trade them in Meridian, anyway. So I can trade these flowers in Meridian as well. There's a metal flower over here I'll have to get later. Okay, how much time do I have left? Let me check here. What, about 10 minutes or so? Okay, so, I think what we'll do is... Actually, there is something up here next to that, but, where was that quest? Yeah, this. Find June. Yeah. Grab this rabbit real quick. I saw a boar, but... Alright, so let's head this way. it's actually going to take us. So there's a ton of quests up there, by the way. Let me just.
This must be Mother's Crown. So I should be around here somewhere.
Alright. Lancehorn machine site. Climb up here. Alright, so, this is where I think we'll save here. And when we come back next time, we'll go talk to June. We'll find him and talk to him. Then I think that we'll visit Mother's Crown, and we'll gather a bunch of quests that are there. And I don't know what the fuck that is. But we'll get this. We'll gather in here and get a bunch of quests for here later. I think in between this part and the next, I'll try to grab these ancient vessels as well as this metal flower. So yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's like a quest up here. I think this is probably, like, this is the Frozen Wilds stuff, isn't it? I think, maybe? This is just the regular map? I have no clue, but I guess we'll see. So, take care, everybody. I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye.